Hey again, everyone. I've decided to do something a little bit different today rather than hanging out on this planet. The last two life forms I need are the butterfly and most likely another flying creature or something that swims, and I haven't found water yet. But to scan the flying creatures, I am going to need a blueprint that allows me to zoom in further, which I currently have no way of getting. So today I'm going to get over to a different planet and probably, while I'm at it, a different solar system, if it works. So let's try. Whoop. Aim for 90, no more. Preferably 90. Oh gosh, I am really bad at taking off, as you might have noticed. Okay. Now we're getting into space. Now we're in space. Ooh, I really need to get used to this. Okay, the map. Oh. Class G9PF, 4 planets. I've seen 3 of those. Okay, so aiming is a little bit iffy. You need to aim the little... There we go. 4 planets, no records. Let's go. Much bright. And let's hope I can make some progress on a new solar system. There we go. I am not very much of a space traveler. Shouldn't take too long to get there. Then we'll see what kind of planets these are, and maybe even what kind of aliens they'll have. Okay, so it looks pretty dead. Let's see what we're getting here. I think it has gold, which is a good thing. Planet Icokituria Ikari. Emerald. And it's cold as well. So that's not too bad. Let's use up some carbon to get more space. There we go. Now I can get emerald. I haven't seen any sentinels. I think this one might be very low on sentinels. Anyway, enough of that part. Ooh. What are you? Do tell. Keantri Oasput. Now, of course, the goal is to find some life here, and it looks like it's right around the corner, actually. Unfortunately, it also looks like it's another planet with open cave systems, so I might not be too happy if I land in another one like yesterday. It's no good. Oh, what are you? And that's also something new, I do think. Nope. That is definitely something new. Red dots are a very good indicator. Might also be Chiantry, but it's elderly age. No gender. What are you? You might be a little bit of a pissy animal. Temperament. Amenable. Oh. But it's kind of like a lion thing. Hey, 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 hey. I want to feed you, but I don't have iridium. Mow. This is definitely not Viking architecture. So, let's see what it is then. It might be TV heads. And yes, I'm just terrible like that. New technology, Combat Amplifier Theta, provides a markedly more destructive laser during mining beam combat. Adds photon agitation technology to the mining beam's capacitor banks. That's nice. But these doors are closed. Looks like there's nothing else on the walls here. Oh wait, that's a terminal. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. 126. Oh, we know that one. That's 720. My standing with the Korvax has increased. So now we know who's on this planet. Korvax. That'll do. You don't really know any words yet, so I'm not sure how wise it will be to try and communicate. But we'll have to see. I'm all full. No. Well, he looks friendly enough. Interface entity Blamyansk. Ah, he wants to give me something. Where's the floaty walleye? I know this is a facility that's supposed to have a floaty walleye. Not selling my bypass chips, but I can sell the emerald. Premium platinum. Don't really have anything I want to sell though. Let's see what the other guy has for me first. Tucci Majutski, Mevara fietsbaar bilet, Mioskaya Sumakevich bilet, Tuapsemu, Vikopeo Hikdomostok Rubinski Napatust. I have platinum on me. It's a very good thing that I didn't sell that. As I approach the electronic life form, it instinctively starts to analyze me from head to foot. It chitters animatedly, its head tilted from to one side. The more it studies, the more the facility's resource vault consumes what my scanner suggests are silicate elements. I mime that I know little of its kind or how it communicates, and the lights in its mask flash. It's going to give me the word for rare because it would have preferred. And warning. Okay. Well, warning is a very useful one. Rare? Not so much. That's just as big as my current one. Does have a pretty good range boost. Not sure I want to spend... I've got a range boost Tau on there, so... Yeesh. Atlas door. I am going to finish exploring this facility and then I'll start cutting between the interesting bits. Where's your door? There's your door. Damage radius. Plasma launcher grenade have a widened impact craters. So basically destroy more stuff. That's an Atlas door. And that's no door at all. And there's nothing else on the wall here, so... I can't believe that even being this close, I still can't scan flying creatures. That makes me kind of sad. Hey! This one's kind of... Well, at least sometimes they bug. Let's just put it like that. Sometimes they bug, and it's good. Because they'll fly into the floor. This planet has so many creatures. Just look at them. They're scared of me, but, you know, just look at them. They're so cute. So cute. You know, I've been running towards the crashed ship, and I just realized it would be an 8-hour run. So, considering there seems to be a facility right there, I'm gonna get my ship and just fly there. Found something else I don't seem to have scanned yet. There we go. And there's something behind that still. Ooh, titanium. Ow. Let's get this guy. And then, are there still red dots over there? Yes, there are. Not sure if that's actually going to be nice. It's got pretty big horns and seems to be having wings. Young uniform ambulatory. Diet oxide. Ambulatory? It's got a pretty weird face. Oh. I was on the landing pad, just a little bit away, and then I saw this, and I had to get it. I learned the Korvax word for Korvax. Well, it helps. Actually, most of the races seem to mention themselves quite often. So, here's another Korvax. They seem to be really... They move rather fluently for fully mechanical creatures, but they have a lot of mechanic parts. Korvax Vekinu Borot Ak Yihi Kuvart Kal Elberg Zorial. The electronic life form's bright greeting suddenly slows. It taps its way into its personal data while its facial lights dilate and internal systems crash. Columns of streaming data show its power level spiraling downwards. The life form looks to me for help and then points to my gathered resources with a single, slow, and desperate movement. Let's give him some thamium. Acceleration. Oh, aeration membrane sigma. User is able to swim underwater for extended periods. That's nice. Absorbs gases dissolved in water through a membrane contractor that, if user is of a conventionally structured species, is placed over the mouth or facial breathing hole. Nice. So basically I just got a breather. Let's see what this is. New technology. Reload accelerant. Maximum efficiency in boltcaster reloads. Let's get the stock exchange. That's no good. That's the landing pad. The other one's the door. And this is the floaty walleye. Starship inventory. I have a lot of plutonium, but I don't really want to sell it that much. How much? I've got 344 in my ship inventory. So let's sell some of that. How much do I have in my exosuit? That's a lot of plutonium. Like a real big lot of plutonium. So let's go down to 544 to sell. And I still have about 500 left in total. And I'll probably find a lot more, so. There are sentinels here. I see one. Another Corvex. He doesn't sound too happy. Physicist entity Tuluk. Ares Corvex Kevik Ebakim Uro Monogor Stovat. I startle the electronic life form from its work. It greets me politely, but when it sees my boltcaster, it starts to vibrate with fear. The entity's voice quavers, and its mask slowly turns into a single dilated red light. It clearly wants to get back to its research work, but is too terrified to take its gaze away from me. The more I try to calm it, the more the poor thing convulses with fear. So insisting would be pretty bad. Life overseers thank me for my diplomacy. Radiation deflector Sigma. That is very useful, because this is one of the cheapest ones. So I'll be able to swap that out fairly easily. Let's see, 99.92, that is minus 7. 86 is minus 6. 81 is minus 5. So minus 4 is 77. Oh, that goes way up into space. Like way, way up into space. Is that the same one I already had there? Oh no, this one's 10 minutes. So that's a lot closer than the other one. I meet a lot of aliens. It's really kind of weird that they're called aliens, though. Because they're not really alien. Well, their language is alien, I guess. technically just means strangers. And now I'm getting into philosophy mode. Let's not. Not on YouTube. New technology. Beam coolant system theta attains the longest span of uninterrupted element extraction possible for all current mining beam technologies. So that's nice. I think you might not have to stack them, but you just need to get one of them in there. That's... Ow. Yeah, I noticed. There we go. That helps. In not dying. So, let's see. That one's 8 hours. And that one's 10 minutes. So let's get my ship and drop by both of those. I'm at the first ship now, and while flying I suddenly got a message that there's a facility somewhere nearby where I need to go. But I don't actually see it on the horizon. I only see it on the mini-map up top. So I don't really know where I should be going. But we'll find out. I hope. There's a translation stone right next to the ship, it seems. So let's get that before I go to the ship. Convergence for the Korvax. Whoop. Destination reached. What kind of ship are you, and are you any good? 15 slots. Same weapons, deflector, shield, pulse, engine, hyperdrives in there. Launch thrusters in there. And then there's free extra things, but I'm just gonna leave this one. Maybe the other one's better. The high-tech ship emergency systems activate as I climb on board, and a hologram appears before me. The lights in the mask it wears seem wide and dim. The pilot calmly reports news of its imminent demise. The noise of explosions and tearing metal can be heard. The hologram disappears, leaving an array of glittering technologies and devices behind it. Some of them still look operational. Let's search for functioning technology. Looks like there's a blueprint for a warp reactor Sigma. Hyperdrive is granted more robust deep space exploration capabilities and an ability to leap to stars previously out of reach. Please exercise caution while traveling alone in deep space. User is advised to access hyperdrive systems through galactic map. So that's not a bad technology to have. I already know that. Shame. Well, can't really get anything else. Let's get back to my ship. Found a couple of words, so let's do this. Toxic. And calm. There's some aggressive creatures near here. I can't really see them at the moment. Oh, stand still, you. Good boy. Oh, there's another one that I haven't got. Oh, that was not the actual life form. That's the actual life form. There we go. This one seems to be stuck between a plant and a harder place. A harder place which I have to break down because otherwise I can't use the knowledge stone. Let's hope that's not going to take too long. There we go. Oh! Yeah, they don't like me now. I broke down the iron and they didn't like that. Okay, is it gonna leave me be henceforth? Yes, I think it is. And the word for traveler. Not too bad. Looks like I know all of those creatures. Found another facility here, so let's see what's in these buildings. Doesn't seem to be having a trading post, so... Getting locked in your controls is starting to get a little bit annoying after so many save points. No aliens? A faint but insistent bleeping noise can be heard from the operations terminal. A garbled distress call can be heard amongst it all, alongside screams and the tearing of metal. The only thing that's clear to me is a brief number sequence. Cracking its code could lead me to the crash site. So it's times 3 times 4. 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6. So... You can tell it's getting kinda late for me. It's this one. So I'm getting another distress signal. Which might be the same as the... Nope, it's a different one. Okay. We're still gonna get the far one first. I'm quite adept at breaking my legs. I stand at the terminal and watch a beacon from an unknown star endlessly play itself out on the screen. The pattern seems clear, but what to enter? This is one of the easy ones, thankfully. Discover a location within the distant stars. Okay. Boltcaster clip theta. Boltcaster's ammo clip capacity is raised to its highest potential. Looks like those doors are Atlas Pass. So, let's keep going. Landed not too far from a ruin just now. At least what I could see from the sky. I think it's a ruin. I should be able to see it in a second. There we go. That definitely looks to be a ruin. So let's get me some words. Doesn't look to have too many. 2. Probability. Good to know in case I turn into a couch. And please. Always nice to be polite. Ruins of Danueski Voka. An ancient marker hums at a frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with voices of the Corvex echoes. Knowledge paves the way to the understanding of probability. The Atlas spoke in fragments. The Atlas interfaces are their shadows. The monoliths are their scattered children. Together, they convey the wisdom of the infinite. They must be understood. Seek help with language. And I learned the Corvex word for high. This is a facility, but its doors seem to already be open. And usually that's a bad sign. I do also see smoke, so... Yep, definitely a bad sign. Let's see. Oh my. What a mess. That would usually be a place I could get a word, but it won't interact. Let's see about the other side of the facility. There's a terminal. These are always so creepy. It looked like a wound underworld, crimson and ragged-edged, like something that once lived but was torn asunder. It should have stayed away. I should have stayed away. Had I the senses to taste the air of this planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien fetor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile then, crawling on a mat of slow cilia. Moving from me. I should have left it alone. And then I'm gonna get a pattern of some sort. Heal module theta, but I already know that. Shame. Let's see if this is better. Nope. Already know that too. There's nothing you can teach me, planet. Oh, I guess you can always teach me words. The Corvex word for time. And... the Corvex word for kill this plant first, because otherwise we won't teach you anything. Now I can interact. No? Lame. There we go. Scared. Just found a little settlement on the way out to the crash site and actually learned the word for virus again, because I think that's the second time. Next word, echoes. Let's also do this guy. Facility is more like a science lab than an observatory. The stargazing equipment sitting amidst a sea of advanced experiments. Perhaps the former custodian was too preoccupied to notice the beacon blinking invitingly on the screen. If I can work out the code, I'm sure I can decipher its origin. I've got 2 6s and one starting with a 6. Ba-ba-da-ba. Anyway, let's get on to the crash site. Actually, more words. Data? Some standing. And new technology. Beam focus theta. Faster mining beam processes on resource-rich materials. Now let's get onwards, because by the time I'm gonna get there, even with my ship, it's gonna take about 15 minutes of going straight over there. Okay, I was going to fly straight towards the crashed airship, but I just cannot ignore this. I wonder if I can get up there. This looks way cool. Oh, there's also a word. I think it's a word. No, it's the top of a pillar. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can jetpack up. Yep. That's one. Waiting for my jetpack. Ish. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Corvex. Analyst entity Hazai. Mijevka Vitsawar and Kandalast. Nirogok Ognitog Vitsawar Inkang Basera Odi. The lifeform shows me complicated creature research data to see if I can comprehend it. I must look blank because the lifeform instead projects 3 holographic images into my visor. It's clearly seeking my opinion on the intellect level of my own species. I am shown a vacant-looking slug, a more advanced beaked trader, and a member of its own vastly intelligent electronic race. Well, let's not point to the slug, because that might be... Well, actually, let's point to the slug, because obviously we know nothing. We have a long way to go. I'm given gifts and a sympathetic nods. A carite sheet. Okay. I simply could not help but be distracted again. Found a ruin. Perfect word for power. Disruption. And stalled. And then there's the remnants here. Let's see what's gonna happen. I feel faint, as if my mind is being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubble, and pop, and I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scabbing from each gaping hole. Suddenly metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulder and into my visor. Can this be real? This cannot be real. I start to scream. Well... One of the words is calm. So I'm guessing I need to stay calm. The hallucination fades. I passed some sort of test. A reward materializes. Nice. So what am I getting? Oh, I clicked away the word I learned. No! Ah, awake. Okay. And I got a Corvex casing. Nice. found the ship. So let's see. Does look nice. Better than the pink one just now. Let's hope it's good, because that was a long way and long travel. 17 slots. Compare. Okay, it's got the phase beam, photon cannon, reflector shield upgrade is an extra, pulse engine hyperdrive, FTL propulsion. I'll need to fix that. And I don't think I can. Launch thrusters, quite normal. So this is again a ship with just 17 slots and a lot of that taken by upgrades. That's just sour. Regardless though, I'm gonna end the episode here for tonight, because otherwise we're gonna end up with another hour-long one, I fear. Let's see what this is and then call it a day. The cockpit is pristine, devoid of damage, save for that caused by the deceased pilot's impact against the control panel. Its databanks, however, look as though they could be brought back online. Lights intermittently flash around me. Some systems clearly remain operative, one of which appears to be a sophisticated security sensor and camera array. Let's go for the tech. And someone knows that I looted it. Ah well. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Good night.